be good. Sooner than later.
Ball directing the offense. He's got Anthony Carter on him. Now pass finds West in traffic and in for the first two.
Well, it's great to go early in the David West strong post up. Nice lob from Chris Paul, and David, no nonsense, right to the
Carmelo Anthony might be Page's scoring on the other side.
Well, no, he's probably not stopped on that.
But I'm saying his scoring. And there you go. A three ball by Page and Q. Ball game. Here come the Hornets.
We'll say, though, Anthony averages more points than losses than he does in wins. 29 in wins, 33 in losses.
From Paul.
I think that's a team matchup. Nene and Okafor becomes a team matchup. Now he's got Carmelo in front of him.
Screen by Okafor.
They switched to David Nene on him.
West beats the buzzer.
David West is shooting forward.
Averages 13 points, 8.5 rebounds. Ball bounce feed Okafor, and the easy dunk, his second already.
Okafor sort of counts. We talk about Okafor putting a little bit of pressure on Nene. Chris Paul delivering to him. He's rolling so well to the basket. And when he gets underneath, he certainly knows how to finish. Chris Paul said, I'll find you again, big fella, if you're going to keep doing that.
At the age of 25, Carmelo Anthony already the fourth leading scorer in Nuggets history. Peja drains the jumper and the foul. So the whistle and the foul will send him to the line when we return. CP3 has been finding everybody. Okafor twice. One of his.
Now the Miller Lite spotlight is shining brightly on Chris Paul and his assist. The Hornets did not miss one of their first 5 shots, and watch as CP3 puts the ball right where they want it. David West on the inside. Peja from the outside for the 3. Then he looks inside for the big man. The nice step in through the double team and finds a Mecca. Again to D West on the baseline. CP already 6 assists in the first quarter. Guys, remember, since he's come back from that injury, he's had 6 double-double.
Threw up an air ball, looking for the whistle, obviously. Here's Devin Brown. Knocks in a long 2-ball.
And now that is
professionalized.
Well, as you see, they won't be as good of a rebounding team because all these guys trying to go to the offensive end.
Paul hangs and fires it in. His first bucket.
You see Chris Paul take it inside, and he can finish in the paint. Not the biggest guy in the league.
He came up 1 of 2, 76% on the season. And we've already got our 5th tie of the night. And no more as Mr. West contributes again.
But Kenyon Martin, he thinks that he's got layup. He thought the defense would be there, and it wasn't.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. Ball to the front court with 2. With 1. Does he have time? Yes, he does! Count it for 2.
What a move.
The Hornets take a 2-point lead. And did Paul have an impact? 8 assists, 4 points, including a buzzer beater to end.
Anthony Carter, but if he's going to be this effective off the bench, leave him there. Don't know anybody back.
Loss of 14 points, a couple of assists. Here's some dialogue delivering to the Hornets' first bench up-tempo Nuggets. Are they ever? And the high-scoring Nuggets. But Smith throws it away. Chris Paul, 3 on 2. Posey laying and the foul.
You can turn and do the same thing to teams that teams like to do to you. Teams that are great at the fast break are usually very poor defending the fast break. So if you get the ball and run out as James Posey and Chris Paul just did, you can get buckets too.
Although it was nearly taken back by JR. Paul finds Posey, bottoms out the 3-ball. 7-point game.
I guess the Hornets should be very happy to join us. You'll see James Posey run the floor or get the 3-point shot.
Chris Paul using Page's screen. Bounce feed, some Nyla wide open. Chris Paul gets the rebound.
Wow, he can keep shooting.
So does Peja, but Peja's results are significantly different. In the third quarter. Carmelo Anthony still missing. Nene over the shoulder save, but to Chris Paul. Do Hornets have numbers? 4 on 3, they do. Bottom! And Peja knocks down his second triple in a row.
That's very good transition, not all the way to the basket. This is a fast break. And Chris Paul finds Peja, and Peja finds the rim.
You know how here at the Hive, and the leader of the buzz in the third is Peja. One of his two points. He scored 23 in the last 30 points, and Chris Paul picked the ball away.
Martin trying to dribble back Chris Paul. Not a good decision.
And bottom. Chris Paul helps the Hornets continue their run. A 25 to gather that in. Now 0 for 4. Skip pass is tipped by Nene, but Paul got it between the legs. Pull up over the big man. And the Hornets dominate right now in quarter number 2.
Chris Paul gets the switch, and you got a big defender not wanting to come out on it, and maybe Nene doesn't know the shooting.
Back and glares at the official. Hornets have a 5-on-4 opportunity. Melo not cross half court, and Paul takes advantage.
Melo was a little too mellow and not getting up and coming back to play
11. 1:45 to go in the third. Paul for the lead. Bottom for 3.
Well, Deion Sanders must have been talking about Chris Paul when he said you got to have
team for Chris Paul. Anderson misses the rim on the layup attempt. Paul throwing it off of Anderson. It's Hornets basketball. The audacity of that point guard.
Well, good initial defense by Okafor to make the shot difficult with Chris cleaning up.
Oh my goodness, you will be seeing that a while, folks.
Well, when we talk about Chris Paul, he does so much. You see him knock down the 3. People don't expect that of him. Now you see him make a great play, catch it, throw it off from Anderson so that the Hornets can keep the ball and watch him shake, bake, and make. No mistake, Chris Paul.
He's not the only one in the building loving it, but he's the number 1. 45, 6 to go. West setting Paul, the screen. Chris Paul again! And the foul!
Chris Paul took it away from the defenders. He's going to show it to Chris Anderson. He's going to take it away from him. Here's the show. Take it back and lay it in on Chris Anderson. Way to go, Chris Paul. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's going in? Because this is setting everybody up.
With 4, with 3, with 2. Ball fake. Paul. Bottom again! It was Paul ball to the nth degree in this quarter. Chris Paul from the outside. Chris Paul saving the possession. Chris Paul on the inside. And Chris Paul dismissing larger defenders. Also, buzzer beating Chris Paul. Yes.
Chris Paul is showing the way, though. He is leading in every category. Had 13 assists in the first half. You see him finding other people. I mean, he found other people wherever they were, but then he says, you know what? I got to play a little bit of offense. He makes the 3. He takes it inside. You see this one. Show it. Take it. Give it back to you to draw the foul. Step in, shoot another jump shot to end the quarter. He has been everywhere doing everything all night long. 15 assists, 22 points, 9 of 13 from the field. Oh, yeah, by the way, 7 rebounds. Chris Paul doing it all, y'all.
3 away from West. Back to CP. Paul, dribble drive. All the way in the lane. No. It's that kind of night for Chris Paul.
You know what? It has to be because, again, the Hornets
player, same result. Golden made 2 of 8. Paul. Oh, my goodness, the defense left it. Have they not been watching?
Well, what they were watching was the fact that he may have someone to pass to. He got in the lane. Chris Paul doesn't like to take the offense on his shoulder all the time. He looks to get the ball to other people. But when he has to dribble into the lane, he's got a nice little jump shot. As the defense is trying to adjust, who's he going to pass to? He's not passing to anybody. He's making the shot on you guys. So you can get them out of their offense. It's a great offensive team. Make them worry about defense.
Dribbles away from the trap and finds Sakaila for 2.
You spread the floor, you move the ball, open up alleys.
Tonight with 11 points.
I think Okafor's not on the court because the Hornets really want to spread to the defense. That's why.
David West. So West with his 12th point of the night is in. Ball. Screen by West. Pass to Brown. This is a deep 3. Bottom.
That's why you have the lineup.
Quarter number 4. Chris Paul has had one of those picture-perfect nights at the New Orleans Arena. A game-high 26 points and a game-high tying 8-point Hornet lead. Hornets hope he finishes with 13 in this close contest. Paul, Peja, two-ball, bottom, and it couldn't have come at a more opportune time.
And Peja putting it on the floor, shooting the jump shot. James Posey trying to play in one-on-one. Peja putting it on the floor. This is about the fourth time tonight we've seen him put it on the floor before starting offense in the middle of the court.
Lawson bumps Paul, brushes that off, floats it up and in. 28 for CP3.
He knew exactly what he was doing. You see Chris Paul start this offense in the middle of the floor. He shakes Lawson, keeps him on his back, and the Chris Paul floater for two.
58.6 seconds remaining. Hornets by 6, but Carmelo ends it back to the Hornet point guard. 10 seconds to shoot. Martin defends Paul. Step back, two-ball. Bottom again! He cannot be stopped!
Acknowledges the crowd by saying, yeah, I just busted him.
It's his second 30-point game, making his third 30-point game. 30 points, a season-high 19 assists, and he is one rebound away from a triple-double.
But Chris Paul has put everything in this team on his back. Needing one bucket, watch the shot. Now watch him look at the crowd and get his acknowledgement.
Assists on rewards. Chris, 4 points at halftime. You had 18 alone in the third quarter. What did they do different on you that opened it up so much?
We just started getting stops, and I got a little bit more aggressive. You know, in the half court, they could really defend our ball screens, but when we got out in transition, I was able to get into the lane a little bit.
I know a team effort. Obviously, I want to ask you about the way Devin Brown and James Posey were able to guard Carmelo Anthony tonight, leading scorer. I know you guys did some changing to try to attack him tonight.
Yeah, you know, with a guy like Melo, it's tough to stop him with one person. You can't. You can't. I don't know one guy in this league that can stop Melo on a consistent basis on a given night. So we just try to trap him and make him as uncomfortable as possible all night.
The fans certainly had this game circled on the calendar from last year. How much was this on your mind, getting to see Denver again in New Orleans the way last year ended?
Well, this is what you play for. You know, our coach told us before the game that, you know, when you lose to a team in the playoffs, you know, it's always a rivalry. And this team embarrassed us here last year when we played here, so we definitely wanted this win. Didn't mean too much. It's just another win, but it feels good to beat those guys.
Well, the season of giving, you certainly gave over 14,000. Plenty to be happy about tonight. Congratulations, Chris.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Co-captain Chris Paul. It was all CP in the second half. You've ever seen one man take a game over? Well, CP3 certainly did it in the second half as he finishes with 30 points and 19 assists and did it everywhere on the floor and got everybody involved. The final solution turns out to be 98-92. The Hornets get the win over the Nuggets, and we'll come back and talk more about it during our postgame.